What's up, beautiful people? Alain, Torres here. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to talk about if you are feeling like you're not good enough, inferiority. So, if this is you, more than likely you're not feeling very comfortable about the fact that something inside of you is feeling like you're not enough or like you're not good enough, and you're holding yourself back from being the person that you know you truly are, or being the person with certain people that you aren't fully being yourself, but there's other people where you're fully yourself and like, why am I not being my full self around this group of people? Maybe it's family, maybe it's relationships, one of those things. You know what I'm talking about if this is you, right? So, okay, so here's the thing. I just got off the line with a coaching client, and we did my collapsing frames process, and she actually went into her mind and was able to see the narrative that her logical mind had since she was a little girl. Come to find out, she was a foreigner that moved to a different foreign country, and what happened is she felt like the oddball. She felt like the alien in the room. She felt like everyone else was in a much different place than her, family-wise, financially, socially, on every level. And because of that, her mind attached on to itself this identity that she wasn't good enough. And so as she's grown into the woman that she is now and moved into life and business and relationships, and even sabotaging relationships, it's been a problem, because that same mindset, that same identity that she took on, being inferior and that she wasn't good enough, was now what she started to live her life through. And so as a result, everything has just unfolded with her coming from a place where she wasn't good enough. And so what do you start to do when you're in a place like this? So my invitation to you is first off to recognize that wherever it's coming up in your life right now, where you feel inferior or like you're not good enough, this is actually the symptom. There's a deeper root that goes deeper into your mind, into your subconscious, that is not right here. So this is just the thing that's coming up. So maybe you're sabotaging a business dynamic, with a client, or with a business partner, or even with a potential love interest, or even with your significant other. And so the biggest thing is to recognize that and gain awareness first off and foremost. And once you have that awareness, go backwards into your mind and see where that root came from, and start to do the work to let that go. That way you don't have to live from a place where you're inferior. Because ultimately, and I've been there before, I know that when I was growing up, as an only child, I felt like I couldn't communicate, I couldn't connect with people on a deeper level. I felt like I got it here, but here, like a heart-to-heart or playful side or like any kind of different dynamic, it was really hard for me to do. So the biggest thing I want you to recognize is looking back and being real and honest. This is about you being fully transparent and real with yourself, knowing where it comes from and knowing who you are and knowing how your operating system is running. And once you recognize that, then do something about it. Do something differently. Because if you're feeling inferior or like you're not good enough in this particular area where you're struggling right now, it's just going to keep happening. And in fact, it's going to even get worse, because the more it happens and the more you put energy to it, it's going to keep building and building and building and building and building and building, either to the point where you give up, you explode, or you go off on someone else, projecting and blaming someone else rather than recognizing this is your own stuff. And maybe that's one of you that I'm talking to right now that just had that explosive argument with your significant other or with your kid. Okay? So go back into yourself and do that deep work to recognize that, this work, once you get past it, you can let go of that entire story around inferiority, and you can be coming from a place of peace where you feel like, hey, I do fit in. I am accepted. I am totally cool. I am at the level where everyone is at. And when you're coming from that place, you're much more confident. You're much more certain. You know what you're doing walking forward in life. And you can just take on life in general and the world and your relationships and everything. You're going to feel so much better and happy. So, quick video, a reflection piece for you. So go out there. What are you going to do with this? Let me know in the comments below. Share this with a friend that you know needs this video. And even if you don't share it, send it to them in a private message. It's a ninja way of doing it. Don't worry, I don't have to know about it. It's cool. We can still be friends. And the bottom line is, you need to get this to someone who needs this in your life that is going through this. So love them, take care of them, and help them in the way that you wish someone else would when you're going through something. Much love to you. Alain Torres here, signing out, and we'll catch you in the next video.